Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Now, I've done videos where I've showed off new stuff for, it was 3.3, 3.4, and the various holidays, and you guys seem to really enjoy those. So, I figured, why not let's get all the bases covered, and let's start a run from 1 to 60, covering the main story and all the patches from starting at the very beginning all the way up to the current patch. Now, I may stop at the 3.3 and then we'll continue on with my main character after that. But my purpose for this is to show you all the stuff that I haven't shown you already. And that's the main story. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lovely lady here and we are going to go through, focus primarily on the main story. I'll do side quests when I need to keep up with the minimum level and to unlock the job system. But other than that, we're just going to focus on main story and like job stories. So, what I'm going to do is take, like I said, this character and see where it goes. We're going to do Pugilist because I really enjoy the monks. So, let's get started. Now, as you guys have seen in my other videos, I usually have Ravinous already built, made, max level through the story. So I was trying to think, well, I need to make another character for you guys to see. So I decided to make a female variant. Because one of the things you learn, especially in art, is take a character, or in character creation, when you're making a character, it's like take the character, see what they look like as the opposite gender. So that's what I'm doing here.
Here. Here. Feel.
Sudden tone shift.
Here. Feel. Think.
And I'm showing off my first artifact armor based on the job you've chosen or the class you've chosen in the beginning. Doesn't mean I have to stay that way, but I'm going to. Except for 50 levels of Lancer. But that's because I need to. Hey you! Oh, that's right, I have to do a lot of reading out loud for this. Hope you guys enjoy this. You alright, lass? You were mowing something fierce for a while there. Feeling effects of the Aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though, don't worry. You there, halt! What's this all about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend. So, don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Look, sir, Somnus. Sir, look, whatever. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Heh, business as usual. Ah! Omoja! Omoja! To arms! To arms! Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Phew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around their brass blades, lass. Faster have your shirt off your back if they can fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Think the gods were sent them some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we got a long ride ahead, you might keep me company till we arrive? Them youngins don't care for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and Pedlin's betrayed. Judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? This will affect a ring he will give me later. I'll say power. Why not? Let's become strong. Power, eh? Power, as in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? I like how we put so many words in my mouth. I want the power to rule the land. Okay. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. And never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in adventuring business. When you arrive in town, you best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. It wouldn't hurt to join a guild neither. Uldah's home to a few, so you fancy learning how to fight with a sword, fist, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Uldah? I'll say yes for you guys. It is. We'll have this journeying itinerant to tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Uldah's ruled by the Sultana in name, and as most folks know, the Syndicate holds all of the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that would happen while she's still in command of commands the loyalty of the royalists, and the royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, thrown their weight and wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Al-Malja, could care less about the olden politics. They have their own interests, see? They ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war's a gift to peddlers, need breed and profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ulda, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's onto the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Oi, venture over here. Hi, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? How can I tell, huh? Name's Wayman, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by the way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge even, just this once like? I forgot he had such a weird speaking habit. Alright, welcome to Ulda, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you like to use. Mouse and keyboard. Follow the instructions to your camera. When you're ready to proceed, speak to Wayman. No, don't open the play guide. Let's deactivate those, but I don't need them. Alright, but we are... Let's see. We have to do a little bit of key rebinding here. Because I prefer that. Let's see, we go... Let's see, right click to clear that. Right click to clear that. Good. Let's see, this, I like to do that. That. Anything else I need right now? I'm going to try to keep it nice and simple for you guys. Alright, between episodes, so I'm going to record episodes 1 and 2 together. After that, I'll do a quick changing up the HUD and everything. Alright. Alright, to be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ulda, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Accept. Just plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off to the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak to Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Alright. Just take these steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure, adventurer. You've begun a quest. Alright. Now, one thing I'm going to do real quick, it doesn't tell me to do, but this is going to save me time later. I can't do it right now because I forgot I'm in an instance, so never mind. If you're looking for a place to mingle with folk from all over, the quicksand is the place for you. Alright. Alright. Collect rewards been added. Yep. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it pleases you. If it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here at Ulda, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business that you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amal-Jah, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. No one can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's been scarce 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like an egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for the realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are just as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet it sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? But well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. We can't even remember them. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. So we call them warriors of light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome the new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ulda in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'll be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We'll need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy, And a happy, prosperous Ul'dah means business for the quicksand, too. Anyway, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the ledger, neat as you can. Ravina Kurohi. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Yeah, I made it a female variant of my maid's name. Alright, Miss Kurohi. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12's his witness, I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. In the East it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. Please no, mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Sorry, I botched that line. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Ravina. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You're taking your first steps adventure in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Modi, and go forth and discover incredible adventures that await you. Alright, and so we will continue this in the next episode. We've got this started, so I hope you enjoy it. If so, give a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you have subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you want to support the video, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Until next time, later.